When you first start to invest, you already have your savings, your emergency fund covered.
We have different level of investment, right? Let's start with $1,000 and then let's jump to $10,000. And what is the difference with $100,000?
All right, so every individual is going to be unique. And let's just assume that it's a younger person with a very long time horizon.
Younger, let's say 30 something or 20 something.
So it depends. You see, this is where it gets a little tricky. I can ask you tons of questions
Yeah.
around this, right? So if it's a 30 something, are they married or single? Do they have kids? Do they want kids sooner? Those things will impact ultimately. But let's give you some basic generality. When you first start to invest, as long as you have a long enough time horizon, you already have your savings, your emergency fund covered, right? That's important.
Emergency fund, check.
So that one, the next step is that, indexing, buying like an S&P fund or, an S&P and maybe an international fund together, right? That's a good start as long as you have a long enough time horizon with $1,000. And as you add, you can add more to that in particular, but then you can expand outward, right? You can add emerging markets. You can start to add, some ancillary things that are important, like an energy or consumer staples, consumer cyclicals, parts of the S&P or the index, things that make up the index, you can actually start adding more to that.